Scrolling through social media, it's something that we all do. A quick check-in, a few likes, even a comment. But one post can change everything. What starts as just words on a screen can turn into something much worse. This is where it all started, right here at Uno Mas. The thief wasted no time. Just like this, he grabbed the purses off the hooks, then casually walked into the men's restroom, where in minutes he stole all of their cash and wallets. But employees say they didn't notice immediately. But what led to a breakthrough in the case was social media. Today was Timothy Harrington's first time back in this courthouse since a mistrial was declared in his capital murder case, now with the discovery of Jay Lee's remains 2 weeks ago. Today, Harrington left in handcuffs with no bond until next Friday's trial, where the state will decide Harrington's fate. Reporting from the Lafayette County Courthouse, I'm Hannah Baker. A video game console that saves lives. The DaVinci 5 console here in North Mississippi is the second in the state, which will further medical care in the near future. Tonight at 7 p.m., the city's festive preparations will light up the square, marking the beginning of the holiday season and transforming Oxford into the perfect Christmas Hallmark town. This building right behind me, once known for its chicken tenders and fries, is soon to be Oxford's newest hotspot for seafood and craft cocktails. And just in time for the spring, this parking lot will transform into the perfect outdoor hangout spot. When you're out and about during the holiday season and see this red kettle and hear this bell, know that any donations made by you and others are benefiting those in your community right here during the holiday season and year-round. As you can see right behind me, the Grove stands still, but last football season brought in record-breaking revenue. However, new changes this fall will impose a new fee on tent vendors. I'm at the construction site right now, which is located right across from the old house on Rebel Drive. As you can see right behind me, the frame is up and workers are starting to work on the rooms inside. Scrolling through social media, it's something that we all do. A quick check-in, a few likes, even a comment. But one post can change everything. What starts as just words on a screen can turn into something much worse.
It's very easy for somebody to sit behind a phone or a computer screen and send out threatening or harassing or derogatory information, and they think because of the way they're doing it, it's a lot harder to catch them.
Administrative Sergeant Mark Smith tells me the Oxford Police Department investigates several cyberbullying cases. A survey recorded by Comparitech shows that 1/5 of all bullying occurs through social media.
It makes me feel sad, just especially because I'm a freshman. We're all so new here and we don't really, we're all trying to make friends and be our best. And so it's sad seeing people get bullied for no reason.
I spoke with Professor Brad Conaway. He has come to know the ins and outs of social media, not only how it works, but the psychology behind its users.
They don't see people on the other side of the internet as real people. That's the psychological effect, is they see them as a cartoon character, just a face and a name.
But how can parents and students take actions to prevent it and handle it? Sergeant Smith says law enforcement has gotten better at identifying and treating cyberbullying crimes, and there is a procedure people can follow.
They should come to the police department, they should file a report, let us investigate, which would be the next step to determine is there criminal activity, who's involved, who are the suspects.
A recent rumor led to cyberbullying against one Ole Miss student and her boyfriend. Instead of letting it get to her, she decided to advocate for cyberbullying victims. She and her support team created a GoFundMe with proceeds going towards other victims.
And as much time as we spend online, it's hard to stop and say, who is the person behind this? What is really going on here?
For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm Hannah Baker. Imagine clocking in for your shift on a holiday to make some extra cash, only to have the entire content of your purse stolen in plain sight. Minutes after Uno Mas employee Kara Gray put her hard-earned cash into her purse, she noticed it was gone.
And I put all of the money from my apron into my purse, and it was hanging up on the back. And 5 minutes later, I was like, my purse isn't there. Where's my purse? So I went looking for it, thinking I just misplaced it.
But she wasn't the only one. Manager Latrice Carruthers says the thief also stole $250 from her purse.
And I'm a hard-working single mother who, takes pride in working and taking care of her kid, and just to see all of my cash gone, it was kind of like a stab in the back.
This is where it all started, right here at Uno Mas. The thief wasted no time. Just like this, he grabbed the purses off the hooks, then casually walked into the men's restroom, where in minutes he stole all of their cash and wallets. But employees say they didn't notice immediately. But what led to a breakthrough in the case was social media. Uno Mas owner Jose Garcia and the two employees decided to use Instagram to find the culprit, stating the thief had the chance to return the items before legal matters were taken, and the post went viral.
I mean, it's at 1,000 likes, 40,000 views, I think over 1,000 shares. So the community kind of came through and I think put a lot of pressure.
And that's exactly what happened. As of yesterday, the suspect, an Ole Miss student, returned all of the stolen items, but only half of Latrice Carruthers' cash.
All of my cash, about $250, was stolen, and then my coworker's whole purse was stolen.
Garcia told me he believes the root of this problem is non-customers using Uno Mas as a public restroom, which will be strictly enforced against.
This advice to anyone on the square is get the best cameras the industry has, especially outside. I feel like a lot of people do not have outdoor cameras. Came to find that out.
I'm Hannah Baker, Newswatch, Ole Miss.
And I'm Hannah Baker. Starting the show off strong tonight, we have exciting news for Pookie and Broadway lovers alike, with a taste of live music coming to Oxford this weekend for the big game. For all of the TikTok users at home, get a kick out of this. A special influencer who graduated from Ole Miss is making her way back to Oxford tonight.
It has been 16 days since President Trump's inauguration, and he has hit the ground running, signing executive orders and making plans. Welcome back to Newswatch Ole Miss. Pro-Palestinian protests are taking place at universities across the country. Some school officials have taken extraordinary steps to confront the growing crisis. The CEO of United Healthcare was fatally shot in New York outside of a Manhattan hotel yesterday. The health insurer was holding its annual investor conference, police said, setting off a massive dragnet hours before the annual Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting.
According to WTVA, a grand jury has indicted Kenna Moore for allegedly enticing a 17-year-old student. Students, if you're looking to make a little extra cash, listen up. A new heart health research study on campus is paying participants. Specifically, they are looking for South Asian grad students and postdocs to look at factors related to heart health. Oxford's most famous and looked forward to festival has been nominated for an award. The infamous Double Decker Arts Festival is nominated for USA Today 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards. We got the chance to hear from family members of Rudy Farias, the now 25-year-old who was missing for 8 years. They spoke on how HPD is handling allegations towards his mother's potential involvement. It's that time of the year. Students, teachers, and families are all gearing up for a new school year. While we're embracing the cold weather outside, things in Oxford are heating up in the courtroom as a high-stakes murder trial gets underway.
Now, Hannah, I have a fun fact for you today.
Oh, goodness, what could it possibly be?
Well, it's a sweet fact that it's National Cookie Day today.
Oh, now that is a sweet fact. And you know what's even sweeter? We have a fun story on how the holidays are positively affecting local businesses.
Oh, wow. Well,
Oxford currently pays $35 per day per inmate. This is for both misdemeanor and felony offenders, covering housing, medical care, clothing, and administration. In other news, the Oxford High School principal is joining the Mississippi Principal Advisory Council. Dana Bullard, principal at OHS, was selected to serve on the council for the 2024 through 25 school year. Hello and happy Wednesday. We're so excited to be starting off your evening. I'm Hannah Baker. Now, meanwhile, on campus, just in time for Halloween, the J.D. Williams Library is bringing history's spookiest stories to life. Well, for those of us who are planning on celebrating Galentine's this year, Donut Distillery has an event scheduled just for us ladies. Well, it seems like everyone is going everywhere this spring break, especially out of the country. I think Mexico's a very hot topic.
Yes, definitely. I'll be having tons of fun in my hometown in Cleveland, Ohio.
I don't know about y'all, but I've been loving this cold weather. It's so nice.
I can definitely tell because of that hat you're wearing.
I know, it's keeping my ears warm.
Ready for Santa to come to town.
I am.
I wake up and I have to warm my car for 20 minutes.